Yo, what up, though? Man, shout out to everybody watching my videos and subscribe to this channel, man. I really appreciate that. So subscribe to that channel right now. And look, when I said I had the Minnesota Vikings trading up to get Will Levis yesterday, I was just joking. But I seen today on Barstool that a lot of mumbling but coming out of Minnesota that they like Will Levis enough to trade up to the number two spot to get him. Man, I just really hope that ain't nothing but smoke screens. You know how the NFL draft be with all no smoke screen and people be saying this and saying that, then it don't really be what it is. I really hope that's that though, because ain't no way we gonna draft Will Levis at number two and trade up to get him. I hope not, because I ain't gonna lie. Will Levis, it like four things I don't like about Will Levis. He not that mobile. He take a lot of sacks and he throw a lot of interceptions, man. Them three things right there that would make me not want to draft Will Levis. Now you might say, in Kentucky, he ain't have no that many skilled players. And that might be true. That's why I'm not really big on, like the completion rate and stuff like that. But the interceptions and the sacks and the rushing yards, that what got me right there. I want a mobile quarterback, man. I want a quarterback who they say is athletic, but he not mobile. Like, what the hell is that? Somebody please explain to me what do that mean? I want a quarterback, man, who could run with the ball if he need to. If the pocket break down, he can break out and get about 20 yards or 10 yards for a first down. I don't want no quarterback who can't run with the football. And last year he had a negative 106 rushing yards. Now a lot of that might have to do with him taking a lot of sacks last year. And back to that, Minnesota Vikings offensive line ain't the best in the NFL. So for you to get rid of Kirk Cousins, because we seen how Kirk Cousins play once the offensive line break down, and you're going to trade up and get a younger, a bigger, and more athletic quarterback, but he not mobile. I don't get that. They lost me right there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am not a Will Levis fan. Now, if they would have said Anthony Richardson, I might take that. Trade up number two and get your quarterback. So we could trade to get the number two spot easy. We can give Houston Zadarius Smith and Dalvin Cook and some draft picks to move up to get to the number two spot. But for us to move up and take Will Levis, I ain't feeling that Skull Nation. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not feeling no Will Levis, man. I don't know. That's just me for real. Y'all might like Will Levis. If you like Will Levis, man, let me know in the comment section below on why you like Will Levis. Because I don't like him. I'm going to be real with y'all. I ain't feeling that draft pick. And for us to trade up to the number two spot to get him, man, I want to watch the rest of the NFL draft on Thursday. I will log off of YouTube right after that pick and get back on YouTube and bash the Vikings, even though he ain't taking snap this season yet. But I know what's gonna come with that. I ain't lying. Will Levis, man, is not it. If you take him at 23, it'd be a whole different conversation. But for you to trade up and give players away and draft capital to draft Will Levis, Are you serious? Minnesota Vikings. I know y'all ain't gonna do me like that. I know y'all not gonna give me Kirk Cousins for 5 or 6 years, then have me playing with or watching Will Levis for the next 4 to 5 years. Y'all can't do me like that. Hell no. Uh-uh. Well, man, I don't know. The NFL talk might be real because y'all know Will Levis, head coach, and KOC was at the Rams together. So that might be that might be the little bird in KOC ear. I mean, he really a good quarterback. This and that. You know how people be trying to boost their players up to make them look good. But I'm straight. Even though I know Will Levis, he was at another school before, and he transferred out because he couldn't beat that quarterback out. But I ain't really too hype off that though. You know that could be anything. The head coach might like the other quarterback better, or you don't know what the case might be. But for what I seen last year, that ain't the move. That is not the move. The Minnesota Vikings. So I'm gonna put this video out right now to put an end to the Will Levis to Minnesota rumors, man. Uh-uh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't feeling that at all, man. I don't know what Barstool was talking about. They probably just typing anything just to get some clicks. That's what I'm getting out of that. 'Cause ain't no way in hell KOC and watch all these quarterback films and say he like Will Levis. I would even take CJ at number two over Will Levis, and I ain't no CJ fan. But damn, Will Levis, I know people gonna say CJ and Ohio State quarterbacks don't do shit in the NFL. I'm one of them people. But CJ played with 5-star wide receivers at Ohio State. Okay, we got some 5-star wide receiver in Minnesota too, with TJ and JJ. So if that's the case, said draft CJ then if you think he could come to Minnesota and go crazy. But Will Levis, I'm out on Will Levis. I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody convince me that Will Levis gonna be a top quarterback in the NFL, let alone the NFC. Man, that's just my thoughts, man, on the Vikings. Doing a lot of talking about Will Levis, man. Like, I keep on ringing the shit like the shit for real, but I hope it's all cap. But y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. How would y'all feel if the Minnesota Vikings trade up and take Will Levis at number two? Woo, don't do that to me, Minnesota. Please don't do that. Man, subscribe to that channel, man. And we going up on Thursday night, the NFL draft. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel right now.